Welcome to the following presentation of the Dozen Trivia by Barstool Sports.
Is it Crime Dog, Fred McGriff?
Jesus, how in the hell?
The winners of the Dozen Trivia tournament, the big screaming honker.
The movie's called Get.
And that is of the Dozen season 2. That is correct. 14-13.
Bennings with Chick-fil-A.
Ponies pulling up. Champions of the
All right, it's the Dozen match. 343 overall, the 7th match of season 4 of the Dozen. Two staple teams. Season 1 Final Four team, Gen XYZ. Rank number 12. Ranking kind of meaningless right now. Most teams haven't played. Large, Vibbs, Jake Marsh, back again. 4 seasons. Looking to get back to the tournament, to the dance. Only 12 teams getting in this year, as of right now, till someone twists my arm. We'll see. We're also early discussion about maybe potentially finding a way to do it all live, which would be quite something.
Whoa.
Possible. I think we can do it. So maybe we should. And then on the other side, your mom, 3rd full season in the Dozen, KFC, Rudy and Jack McCarthy. 3rd match of the week. We've already had 2 matches, Chicago and Smockin. Great battle. Keys doing Chicago, Mincy joining Smockin. Great match there. Then we had the Honkers, Gia, Clemmer, and Robbie Fox taking on the weirdest team of the season. Hands down, Keith Yandel, Joey Chestnut, and Marty Mush. And now our 3rd match is just a wacky team. I'm sure both these teams will play that team at some point this season. Frank eventually will as well. I know Frank wants to become Joey Chestnut's best friend. That just seems like a duo. That's a match made in heaven.
That's got to happen.
It's a must. I would argue Frank is not in terms of eating, but like Frank is coming for the crown of hot dog related celebrity with Joey Chestnut.
He's a established number 2. We can say that. He's
for at least.
Chestnut, but he is the 2nd biggest, most hot dog guy in the world.
Who's 3?
Well, I don't know, but he's number 2. We don't need to rain on his parade, okay?
Rudy, I asked the questions here, buddy. I asked the trivia questions. Large, you're always on the brink of retirement.
Yes.
The old dog is back.
Every time I say it, you're like, "You serious?" But I have noticed that I was over by Vibbs' desk and I had overlooked a text message between him and Jake, and it said, "Who should we get?" I don't know. Maybe they were thinking about lunch. Maybe they were thinking about anything. All I saw was, "Who should we get?" I wasn't on that text. I don't know if those guys are close otherwise. They don't seem like they are. But whatever, I'll do my best.
Vibbs, would you ever snake Large like that?
Oh, no, not at all. See, I've heard that Jake and Large have been going out to bars at night without me. So the chemistry on the team is a little off right now.
Yeah.
All right. Interesting. XYZ. We've always used XYZ as the rumor mill of somebody getting traded. But
yes,
together through thick and thin. One of my favorite niche categories being used tonight here. New niche category for your mom tonight. One from the 1v1. You can take a guess if you watch the 1v1. Rudy, how we feeling?
I feel pretty good. I was doing the grid trivia today, and I felt remarkably stupider than usual, which is saying something. I'm hoping it's one of those things where your warm-ups are terrible, and that means you have a good game. I feel stupid. Right now.
It is the layup line of the Dozen. The dailydozentrivia.com. Also, if you're on YouTube, please subscribe to the channel. Like the video as well. This is, again, where all matches are airing. We have a lot more people watching than actually subscribe to the channel, so I know a lot of you watching are not subscribed. But it is the layup line. So yeah, get your shots up.
Well, I was airballing, Jeff.
Okay, well,
I didn't get a chance to play, but I just checked right now to look at the celebrity mashup, being pretty sure that you wouldn't reuse anybody from that to this match. So I feel like I could.
I gotta say, I don't know who I use. That's good to know. That's good to know now. Okay, interesting. All right. Yeah, chances are I probably won't reuse the people used today. Make sure to go check out the website. So yeah, here we go. Good matchup here. Two good teams. Rudy, you're looking to shake that sophomore slump from last year. That's what you said last year. So you gotta try
we'll
to
see.
here we go. 24 questions, 12 rounds of trivia, 25th being the bonus round. New Amsterdam Vodka sponsoring the bonus round, the hybrid bonus round. Now with officially the new rules. I think it's going to go better. I know people say it takes a while, but I think the more we do it, the quicker it'll go. And then also the double sip lifeline. 3 lifelines, one of them being double sip. You can answer a question 2 times, presented by New Amsterdam Vodka. We also have the call a friend. You can pair a call a friend and the double sip. And the third lifeline, you can't use anything with that. That's the double up. You can double any category you want, except for round 10. That's already worth 2 points. That is the niche category round. XYZ, you're up first every round. Large final answer person. Your mom, you'll be up second. Who's final answer person? Who do you go with?
Kevin.
I figured as much. Here we go.
We're gonna go with the adults in the room.
First match of the season. Here we go. First category is the NBA. The NBA. This is for Gen XYZ. After a 33-win season in 2015, this East team improved to 48 wins in 2016 and had Jeremy Lin as a spark plug scorer off the bench for XYZ.
I can call my friend who knows NBA.
I was going to say, is it the Knicks? I mean, Lynn Sandy was the Knicks.
No, that was 2012.
Okay, but why would they give, Charlotte. He went to Charlotte, and that's the East. I think it's the Charlotte Hornets.
5.
We're going to go with Charlotte. Final answer.
Oh, very quiet, but that's a ding for XYZ. That's correct. Oh, man, noise is everywhere. That's correct. 1-0 XYZ. Good NBA poll. Other side to make it 1-1. After a 29-win season in 2013, this East team improved to 44 wins in 2014 with the help of Trevor Ariza as a 3-and-D specialist.
My only guess was Ariza on the Raptors?
I don't remember him on the Raptors.
If he says East, it's almost always Pacers.
But didn't he do a long time on the? Wasn't he on the Wizards for a while?
I'm going to come clean. I have no idea.
The Wizards was going to be my guess, and they're definitely a team that could have had a 29-win season. So I would say them, but I don't. Once again, I don't know 100%.
10 seconds.
Final answer, Wizards.
1-1. Good start. Good start. Very similar process for each team there. 1-1. Next category will be celebrity mashup. Celebrity mashup. They don't want a double mashup.
Mm-mm.
All right, here we go.
Let's see what you're bringing this season, Jeff.
Full screen on this?
Can you not see it? Are you on your computer or phone?
I got it. Never mind. We're good. Yeah.
Okay. Name the 2 celebrities mashed up in this photo. This is going to be for Gen XYZ. 6-3 in this last season. Here we go. Name the 2 celebrities mashed up in this photo.
All right, so that's
Wait. Oh.
it's do you guys have a guess, or you want me to throw something out?
I've got no idea.
Don't say one if you don't know the other. If you have one for each, go for it.
I'll go Reba McEntire and Chris Martin from Coldplay. Final answer.
Wow.
That is correct.
Good shit, Large.
Nice.
Good stuff from
That's our
Large.
captain.
Big noted Coldplay guy.
Try to
Large.
trade me now, you fucking pricks.
Large loves Coldplay.
Oh, wait, hold on. I might get this one too. Go.
Other side to make it 2-2. 11-2 in the mashup last year. Name the 2 celebrities mashed up here.
Blake Shelton.
And what's that girl? Is it Rumor
RuPaul.
Phillip?
Final answer.
Wait.
RuPaul. Final answer.
Wait. Holy, it's fucking me up. Is it Rami Mura?
Rami Malek. Final answer.
What's her name?
Large, you're not this kind of guy. What's going on? What's in your veins?
10 seconds.
Busy Phillips or Rumor Busy or Rumor Philly Busy.
5,
Those aren't names.
4,
It's a
Those
stupid
are verbs.
2.
Ruma Kapari.
We're going to go with Blake Shelton and Pink. Final answer.
Is it Pink?
That is correct.
Wow, I thought that was a girl from Righteous Gemstones.
Julia Fox? You're
I
tripping.
went to a Pink concert. I should.
Rumor Willis, Busy Phillips, you were naming people.
Yeah, those were.
They are, in fact, names. Here we go. This is for Gen XYZ NFL next category.
Argent's
NFL.
music.
Here we go. NFL. Despite only 997 rushing yards across 2 seasons, his Cardinals running back totaled 18 rushing touchdowns from 2008 through 2009.
Beanie Wells was a Cardinals running back around that time from Ohio State. Let me think through. Around that time, David Johnson was afterwards. I think Beanie Wells is the best guess I have, unless you guys have anything else.
I was gonna.
If you have one that's legit, we can double sip too.
I don't know what his first name is. It's like Breast something, but I could just be thinking about titties.
He's a receiver. Steve Breston is a receiver.
Okay, all right.
We're going to go with Beanie Wells.
20 seconds, other side. Get one back.
Dude, could it be – am I crazy? Did Chris Johnson play for the Cardinals?
I think he did at some point, but I doubt he would have had 18 touchdowns.
That's the only thing I can think of.
Was it maybe Edgerrin James? Did he play for them for a while?
I trust you a lot more than me.
Edgerrin James.
Do that.
Good guesses. Those are all Cardinals. Yeah, Steve Breston you were thinking of, Vibbs. It's Tim Hightower.
Oh, Tim Hightower.
Tim Hightower. Your mom to make it 3-2 to get one back here. Despite only 1,225 rushing yards across 2 seasons, this Chargers running back totaled 19 rushing touchdowns from 2010 through 2011.
This be like fucking Tolbert.
It could be Tolbert. Was Sproles? Didn't Sproles have a minute?
Yeah, but when Sproles played, wouldn't they always just give it to?
Yeah, because it's got to be a low total with the high.
I think the timing and the number. Yeah, I don't.
I just feel like that's such a bigger name than Ryan or Tim Hightower.
Yeah, I agree with that.
When I knew Pink, I got so excited.
I really have no idea.
Something in 5.
Tolbert.
Say Tolbert, I think.
Tolbert.
3.
Final answer.
I need full name.
Mike Tolbert.
Mike Tolbert. Final answer.
That is correct. 3-2. They did not miss once last year, missing the first one. Here we go. I thought you'd both rip those quick.
As long as it's before 2012, we got it.
College hoops next category.
Holy shit.
XYZ to make it 8-2. To make it 8-2 XYZ. Jashawn Tate, LaQuinton Ross, and Mark Loving were all leading scorers at what major conference school in the 2010s?
I think it's Ohio State.
Ohio State, final answer.
That is correct. 8-2.
Boy, Jake.
Other side to make it 8-3.
No, we're fucked. It's over. GG's.
Josh Richardson, Jordan McCray, and Scotty Hopson were all leading scorers at what major conference school during the 2010s?
Syracuse?
I like that quick pull.
Hold on. Yeah, go fucking Syracuse.
Final answer.
Why would he give a Syracuse question? I'm playing.
Yeah.
Tennessee.
I didn't know where you went to school.
I didn't even know you were here, Jake.
Know your opponent. Scout.
Tennessee.
Tennessee, final answer.
Big lead, 9-2.
My bad, boys. Sorry.
What's the biggest blowout in history?
It won't be this. It won't be this. It won't be this.
Really? Oh, wow.
It was us. We got blown out by Ken Jack and
Oh, that was bad.
That was a crazy one.
us.
The biggest blowout is from season 1. We haven't had that many
But that's
since season 1. There haven't that many like monumental beatdowns.
It's only round 5.
If we had finished
Not over.
the experts chicklets match in the second tournament, they would have probably won something like 21-22-4 or something like. It was a shit pumping. Movies next category. This is for XYZ to make it 10-2. Both have your double sip presented by New Amsterdam Vodka, and both have your call a friend. Here we go. This is for XYZ. Name this 2005 comedy based on 3 hints: Mike Ditka, The Italians, and Uncle Bucky. 35 seconds.
Kicking and screaming.
Yeah. Nice, Jake.
Will
Ferrell.
Will Ferrell's kicking and screaming. Final answer.
That is
I think
correct.
that's my first ever movie, Jeff.
10-2 to make it 10-3 going to the bonus round. Name this 2001 comedy based on 3 hints: Smash Mouth, Hitler's Car, and Silver City, New Mexico.
This might be Euro Trip. No, New Mexico. Wait, what the fuck?
What is Hitler's car? I feel like you either know this or you don't. I don't know.
I think I got it.
For some reason, Smash Mouth made me think Euro Trip.
2001.
I think that's that old. It might be like 04. Other than that, I have zero guess. Kicking and screaming.
5, 4.
I only guess I have is Euro Trip.
Final answer.
Is it Rat Race? Rat Race?
Rat Race. Final answer.
Yeah, we got a
Oh no!
we got a beat down right now. 11-2. Your mom, you're gonna need this bonus round big time.
Time to make the donuts.
All right, the new bonus round, the hybrid bonus round. 3 lists of 10 items. They're going to go 1v1 naming things on a list. The team with the most points after the 3 lists wins the bonus round, wins 2 points. Only 5 seconds per guess. Countdown begins every time the turn begins. Each side, you get 3 strikes per list. Once you strike out, you're out. If you strike out and your opponent has no strikes or only has 1 or 2 remaining, they can just keep naming items left and right. Here we go. The 3 categories are going to be the NFL, geography, and television. Large.
I would think NFL would be Jake. I would think geography would be Vibbs, and I think TV would be the fat guy.
Okay, Kevin.
I'm going to go TV for me, NFL for Jack and Rudy, geography. Okay.
All right, here we go. First list. Team with the most points after 3 rounds wins the bonus round. Here we go. Name the last 10 schools with the top defensive draft pick. The top defensive player selected in the NFL draft. Timer begins now. Jake Marsh, you're up first.
Georgia.
That's 1.
Alabama.
LSU.
2-1. 5. 4.
Nebraska.
2-2. No strikes.
Ohio State.
3-2. No strikes. 5. 4. 3. 2. 1.
Texas.
1 strike for your mom. 5.
Florida State.
1 strike for XYZ. 5. 4. 2. 1. Jack. Say it again.
Clemson.
2 strikes for your mom. 5. 4. 3. 2.
Michigan.
2 strikes for each side. Small advantage for XYZ. 3-2 lead. 5. 4. 3. 2. Jack McCarthy.
Tennessee. I don't fucking know.
Your mom strikes out with 2. Jake Marsh, you have 1 strike left. 5.
Oklahoma.
That is incorrect. Only 3-2. Only 3-2 remaining list. South Carolina, Clowney, Texas A&M, Myles Garrett,
Virginia.
Ohio State, Oregon. 3-2 lead for XYZ. Going into geography, Rudy, you're taking on Vibbs. Rudy versus Vibbs. Here we go. I'll read the question. The timer begins. Only 3-2 right now. Name the 10 smallest U.S. capitals by population. I just need the state, don't need the capital. Just need the state that the capital is in, just to simplify it. All right, timer begins.
Wyoming.
1 strike for XYZ.
That is a state.
No, he said he just needs the state.
5. 4,
Is it just a state, Jeff, or
3,
He's
2.
New York?
Yep. Say it again.
New York. I don't get this.
Montana.
Small city capitals.
That is correct. That's 1 for XYZ. 1 strike
Okay.
each.
North Dakota.
2 strikes for your mom. 5, 4, 3, 2.
South Dakota.
2
That's
points.
bullshit. That's bullshit.
XYZ.
That's fucking bullshit.
It's his favorite Dakota.
Idaho.
3. That's a strikeout for your mom. None.
Whoa.
XYZ 1 strike. You're up.
Can I log off?
If it makes you feel any better, all of your answers, except for New York, those 2 other answers.
4.
Idaho.
2
You said
strikes.
Idaho.
You actually guessed Idaho. All right, you have 1 strike left.
He did? He said Idaho?
Yep. 4,
I didn't think he said anything on the last one.
3,
Delaware.
2. Vibbs,
Delaware.
you're up.
Wait, what?
You struck
Vibbs
out,
is
Rudy.
Oh.
Vibbs.
It's over.
Yeah.
Dude,
Rudy
hey,
played
dude,
defense.
shut the fuck up and stop talking.
Rudy played defense there unknowingly. 5-2 XYZ lead. You get 2 there. Here's the whole list. Yeah, New York was the only really bad guess. Alaska.
Because I was guessing
No.
Albany doesn't have that. Who lives in Albany?
Delaware.
That's yeah. That's a. I think
Albany's
it's
a big
guess.
city.
Here's the thing. XYZ's only up 3 points here. Kevin, you can find a way to come back. Television. Name the last 10 shows with Best Comedy Actress Emmy victories. Best Comedy Actress victories. Just a show. I don't need the actress.
I'm going to go with Veep.
Modern Family.
1 strike for your mom.
Did I say Veep?
3,
Yeah.
2, 1.
Curb Your Enthusiasm.
At the buzzer, he said it. That's a strike, though. Not on there. 5, 4,
Funny.
3, 2, 1.
Barry.
2 strikes for your mom. 4-point lead. 3.
How about Parks and Rec?
2 strikes for XYZ. Kevin, you still got a chance here.
30 Rock.
That's on there. Kevin gets 1 back.
Should have went 30 Rock.
5, 4, 3,
I don't.
2, 1.
Don't know.
Kevin, you are down 3. You can tie it up if you get 3, but there's 1 strike left. 5, 4, 3,
Arrested Development.
2. That is incorrect. Tough list. 2 points. They have 13 points right now. They're in rarefied air right now. Fleabag, Hacks, Mike and Molly, Ugly Betty, Schitt's Creek.
Ugly Betty.
It's just
If anyone would have gotten
very bad
United
at
States
that.
of Terror, I would have ended the game.
We were
These are
so
all
bad
like
at that.
my
all of
favorite
us.
shows.
That-
I love
yeah.
Fleabag. I love Schitt's Creek. It's insane how much my brain just goes blank.
Here we go. 11-point lead, 16 points remain. 14 points remaining.
This is me. I mean, god damn it.
Here we go. XYZ again. You're in
It's okay, Kevin. I didn't even understand.
interesting air here. I won't say anything though. No
This is-
jinxing.
This is. Can we just burn the tape on this one?
Yeah.
College
I didn't know.
College
I
football.
didn't know we were paying Beth Page Black.
For XYZ. A dual threat with 42 rushing touchdowns in 2 seasons. This Northern Illinois QB finished top 10 in Heisman voting in both 2012 and 2013. Both had
I
your
don't
doubles
know.
presented
I
by
can call Brandon if we want.
Sure. Let's call Brandon.
Yeah, I got no idea. I can't remember.
All right. He screwed us before. Let's hope he's on.
That's true. You're the only team he's like not answered for. It's
Yeah.
one of the all-time weird moments in the history of this show.
Hello.
Hey, Brandon. Dozen college football. We need your help. A
Who are you
dual,
playing?
a dual threat with 42.
Who are you playing?
We are
Who
playing
you
KFC, Jack, and Rudy.
Don't
We're down by
answer.
11.
A dual threat with 42 rushing touchdowns in 2 seasons. This Northern Illinois quarterback finished top 10 in Heisman in both 2012 and 13.
Jordan Lynch.
Jordan Lynch.
Easy.
Final answer is Jordan.
I want to hear the bell.
That is
You hear
correct.
it?
That dopamine rush.
Yeah, I went. It was in my AirPods. Thank you.
14 points.
Thanks.
Big. Other side. 13 points remaining, down 12. Need this. An aerial threat with 62 passing touchdowns in 2 seasons. This Central Florida QB finished top 10 in Heisman voting in both 2016 and 2017.
Is this the guy who broke his fucking leg? Almost died.
You want to call somebody, or you got a good idea?
Gents.
I don't fucking know. I only have 2 points.
Yeah, I don't even want to bother calling somebody.
Central Florida, UCF. It's fucking
Vibbs.
number 10.
10 seconds.
Gabriel.
Are you going to make a call or 5?
Nah, fuck it. I think it's Travis Gabriel.
Final.
Other side.
Is this not Blake?
No, Blake Bortles was way before. He was playing for the Jags in 2017.
Yeah, his jersey's
If it was
staring at
Blake
me.
Bortles, I would off myself.
I've got no clue.
5, 4, 3.
Pink. Final answer.
No.
Mackenzie Milton.
Oh, yeah.
That's the fucker who broke his leg, though.
Yeah, he's
right?
the guy who shattered his leg.
Yeah.
Yep.
Why do I have Gabriel in my head?
U.S. history. Next question. XYZ, you get it. It is over. It is over. We will obviously play this out, and you're on major record watch right now, I must note. A major figure in the Lewinsky scandal, this female White House employee secretly recorded conversations between Clinton and Lewinsky.
Her name was she was a very handsome woman. Blonde hair, glasses. No.
He's fucking with us.
Linda Tripp, final answer.
That is the victory. 15 points. They are on record watch. No one's ever scored 20. It's never happened in the history of this show. Here we go. Other side for 3 points. A lot of records at stake. The security guard went from here to off the accused suspect after discovering pipe bombs planted in a backpack during the 1996 Olympics.
Robert Jewell. Robert Jewell?
No, I watched the documentary. I watched the show. It's
I think it's Robert. It's definitely Jewell.
It's definitely Jewel. Are we sure it's not Ed?
I don't think it's Ed Jewell.
You're right. It's not Ed. Shut the fuck up.
I'm pretty sure. I think Robert Jewell, final answer.
Richard Jewell, final answer.
Yeah.
To Richard. XYZ, this is becoming real here. Television, next category. Television. This is for XYZ. Debuting on Fox in 2002, this Joss Whedon space western starring Nathan Fillion and Alan Tudyk lasted 1 season, but has a cult following.
Firefly, final answer.
That is correct. They have 17.
No,
it's possible. It's possible.
I almost want to throw it, even if we know it, just to.
So we've been on the doorstep of it twice, and both teams have blocked it with a phone a friend on the last question. So
I don't think
teams have not wanted this to happen.
Okay.
Here we go. Debuting in 1999, Linda Cardellini and James Franco starred in this one-season cult favorite NBC teen comedy by Judd Apatow and Paul Feig.
This is the one, Freaks and Geeks. Yeah.
Final answer.
17-3. Here we go.
By the
To
way,
tie the record for
Firefly-
most points scored in the history of the show.
Firefly and Freaks and Geeks, I do not believe are on the same level. I just want to say that. Freaks and Geeks.
Yeah, I'm with you, but Firefly is big amongst the nerds. They love the Firefly. There's like sci-fi sex in it. They love it.
Okay.
Alan Tudyk fans are crazy. Universal Studios Orlando is the niche category for Gen XYZ. And the solar system for your mom. XYZ, you get this. You tie the record for most points ever scored in a match. Here it is. In 2004, Revenge of the Mummy, the ride, opened up at Universal Studios Florida, replacing what old ride that had opened in 1990?
King Kong.
King Kong, final answer.
I'm being told I need a more specific name.
Mr. King Kong.
What? I don't know. I mean, it was the King Kong ride.
Oh, 15 seconds.
King Kong Rise of the Skull. I think that's what the current one name is, but I don't know.
We're going to go King Kong Rise of the Skull.
No, incorrect. I can't take it. Other side. If you know it. I don't know.
King Kong Skull Island?
Skull Island? Yes.
Do that. Hammer that.
Final answer.
I needed confrontation. I needed confrontation.
Oh, what a shitty name.
I needed the real thing.
King Kong would hate that.
That's tough.
It is tough, but you've also ripped like Dudley Do-Right's Ripsaw Fall, so I know you've got it in the holster.
That name rules. Confrontation stinks.
The solar system. Producing the solar system's largest anticyclonic storm. By what name is the high-pressure region in Jupiter's atmosphere referred to as?
The red spot, right? The red, yeah.
Well, no, I don't think that's what they're asking. Are they asking what the storm is?
Yes.
The largest storm by what name? Oh, I mean, by what name is the high pressure region?
Yes.
I
I think KFC's right.
Yeah, it's like the eye of. I think I might be making up the eye of Jupiter because that's hard as fuck. What'd you say, KFC?
The red spot. Final answer.
17-5. That or the Great Red Spot. We would have taken either. Okay, here we go.
Hang on, who picked the niche solar system?
Rudy.
That's amazing.
Here we go to make it 18-5. Now discontinued. What major chain themed a Pillsbury to make the fan favorite 1990s 2000s dessert item as Cinnaminis?
That's got to be.
These are fast
Is
food
it not
chains.
Cinnabon?
Got to be Cinnabon, right?
I mean, what other fast food chain is known for making cinnamon buns?
Yeah, I'm going to have to. I don't know the answer. to this,
Wait. Now discontinue. What major chain teams with Pillsbury? Cinny Minis.
Oh.
Isn't it Burger King?
We have double sip. We could guess both.
Double sip.
Burger King.
We're double sip.
Okay.
Okay. Our first guess is going to be Burger King.
18-5.
Wow.
Still alive for it. Vibbs huge.
Love Burger King breakfast.
Not so fast.
Well, not what it's known for. In 2014, what major chain introduced the Flattiza, a now discontinued line of flatbread pizzas?
Subway?
Flattiza.
Recall Clem?
It sounds like a Taco Bell type move.
I was going to say Taco Bell, but I had no reason to back that up.
Let's call Clem.
They're going to call Clem. They're trying to stop the record. I love it. Everyone's done this.
I mean, do we want?
No, it's you should. You do
Call.
not want this record on you.
No, we
you
don't
do
want
not
this-
want to be
I
the
don't
team
want
that
this
gives
hung
up
on
20.
If Clem doesn't pick up, I'm all over this.
He's going to pick up.
Come
You've
on.
had a Flattiza?
I'm a huge Flattiza guy.
We are in the middle. We are about to get the record hung on us. We are down 18-5. We are trying to stop Large from getting 20 points to be the first team to ever get 20. It's chain restaurants. While not what it's known for, in 2014, what major chain introduced the Flattiza, a now discontinued line of flatbread pizzas? For reference, the last answer was Burger King.
Chain restaurants?
Chain restaurants
Yeah.
is described as what major chain? Yeah.
Taco Bell a chain restaurant?
Did the guy said that they thought maybe
Burger King was.
Taco Bell? I thought Subway.
Ooh, that might be Subway.
That sounds right.
Well, do you know?
I go Subway, dude. Go Subway.
Okay. Subway, final answer.
That is correct. 18-6.
Thank you.
Back it off, baby. That's what we do.
Let's go. See you guys. Thank
Okay,
you.
to make it 19-6.
Can I just say it's very wholesome that Sienna was trying to chime in there? That's pretty awesome. He looked over and goes, I don't think it's McDonald's. I don't think it's McDonald's.
Whoa! He got help from his daughter.
Here we go.
Dude,
Here we
suspend
go.
us.
Video games, last category. Video games. To tie the record, XYZ. This Big Ten offensive player was on the cover of NCAA Football 14, the final game in the series as of 2023.
Denard Robinson.
Yeah, the guy who didn't tie his shoes.
Denard Robinson from the University of Michigan. Final answer. I hate this fucking guy.
19-6. They've tied the record. Only ever owned by the previously owned by the Honkers. They've done it twice, and Chicago did it in the play-in tournament.
Jeff, do you mind telling us the only team to never miss a question in a match?
It would be your mom. You're looking at them right here.
Okay.
The only team ever to not miss a question. That is true.
My bad. Just
What is a twisted history?
Here we go. Also noted Sportsman of the Year, Jack McCarthy, by the way. Just wanted to leave that out there. Sportsman of the Year.
I'm not looking to repeat this.
Your mom, you get this. It's final 19-7. If you miss this, XYZ has a chance to set the record. This Big Ten player was on the cover of College Hoops 2K8, the final game in the series as of 2023. A chance to stop the record for the fourth time ever.
2K8.
We have the record if they miss, guys.
Was it
Yeah,
KD?
or Conley or something?
Yeah,
Was it
Like
KD?
You do have your double
for
you do have your
Texas.
double step presented by New Hampshire and Vaki.
Oh,
If you
yeah.
want to use it, you have no other lifeline.
What are you saying, Jack?
Pulse.
No, I
Pulse.
think he said Kevin Durant. Kevin Durant played for Texas. That's
10
Yeah,
seconds.
that's wrong. I'm gonna shut up.
I think it's I would be like
Answer or lifeline. Do you want to use
wrong,
it?
but I
We're gonna
think it's
double
like
step.
Michael Conley or Greg Oden or something.
First answer, Greg Oden.
That is correct. 19. Unbelievable. Again. On the doorstep again.
Jeff, I feel like Armando Galarraga.
Play some-
I was about to say I'm gonna be called Jim Joyce for the King Kong one. But it is, to be fair, if I do think if I'd ask the ride of like the Dudley it is the ride name. It's Confrontation.
Also, you gotta know, like,
confrontation.
if you just say like the Batman ride, like you gotta know the ride.
Yeah. Fair.
JP won 19-7.
It's just I do love and respect that the record's been stopped by a lifeline 3 times. People were like, no fucking chance. Not happening here.
Great game, boys.
Yeah, thanks.
Yeah, it was a blowout. Your mom did rip at final 4 rounds there.
I mean,
Only
I'm
2
not
questions.
as I told we were going to only have like 3 points for the whole. I've lost matches with 7 points before and didn't feel terrible about myself. You guys just fucking ran shit tonight. Wasn't a great performance by us by any means, but you guys just fucking went unconscious.
I'm like a 15 All-Star.
Well, also,
That's
you're going to play fucking terrible music choices. Come on.
Large had this kiss the first note of the song though.
My wedding
That's a
song.
Faith Hill guy right there. 19 points. XYZ as always is either boom or bust. It's either between 15 to 20 points or it's like 5. That's what XYZ does for 4 seasons now. 1-0-0. Your mom 0-1-0. Both teams again less teams this year. Not as many less as we thought we had, but less teams means teams are playing a lot more this year, so expect to be back very soon. One more match this week. We have I don't even know who the fuck do we even have the rest of the week. Oh, Team Minahan debuting Hank. Hank on team. Everyone says Hank's got no shot at lasting more than 2 or 3 matches. Kirk says he's on the team for the rest of the season. We'll have to see.
If we're doing more games, we're going to have to watch Large's load management. He can't play too many games. A ringer or a sub.
Ever since we got that it's been
Also, they're playing foreplay. Foreplay versus Team Minahan. Sure to be a great match. That is it. Thank you for watching. Subscribe to the channel if you've not done so already. We'll talk to you next time.